Alice and welcome to my plant library where I share my love of reading and nature. In this video I'll be spending a few days reading recently released books. Firstly, I'll be reading Slow Dance by Rainbow Rowell, which is a contemporary romance novel exploring the lives of two people who met during school and distance for decades until they meet again and rekindle their friendship. Next, I'll be reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This was released at the start of June 2025 and is set during the 1980s in the Space Shuttle program and is filled with love and tragedy. Next up is How to Talk to Yourself by Ray Mitchell. This is a very recent release on the 19th of June and is a non-fiction self-help book by the very inspiring mental health advocate Ray Mitchell, and this is her debut book. And finally, I'll be reading The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong. This came out in May 2025. His first novel, On Earth the Briefly Gorgeous, is one of my favourite books of all time, so I was very excited to hear he had another novel coming out. This is literary fiction exploring love, loss and found family. I hope you enjoy watching this video and I hope this inspires you to pick up a few of these books. Hello, I just wanted to come on and go a little reading update. This afternoon I finished reading Slow Dance by Rainbow Rowell and I really enjoyed this. I gave this 4 stars overall and I thought the writing style was really well done and the characters are really developed, and I thought it was a really nice progression from her young adult books as this is her debut adult novel. I did find that some aspects of the relationship and particularly the ending was rather confusing and slightly unbelievable, but overall I think this was a really good read and I would recommend it. And up next I'm reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Hello, it's now the evening and today I read 2 books. Firstly, I read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which I absolutely loved. I thought this was so well written, so moving, and the plot so captivating and the characters so well developed. I gave this 5 stars overall, and I think this is my new favourite Taylor Jenkins Reid book. And secondly, I read How to Talk to Yourself by Ray Mitchell. I thought this was such a beautiful book, and it actually came out yesterday, which is the 19th of June, so it was so great to read so soon after its release. I've followed her over a couple of years now, and she is so inspirational and honest when talking about mental health, and this book was the perfect reflection of that. I read this both as an audiobook and as the physical book, and I would highly recommend either formats. And my next read is going to be The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong, which I can't wait for. Hello, this morning I finished reading The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong. I gave this 4.25 stars overall. I did really enjoy it, but not as much as his previous novel, On Earth the Briefly Gorgeous. I found that it was quite slow to get into at first, but the second half particularly was very captivating, and I found that the characters were so fascinating and unique, and of course Ocean Vuong's writing style was so lyrical and beautiful. And that's all the books I'll be reading in this video. Thank you so much for watching and spending a few days reading with me, and I hope you have a wonderful week.